Hey, book lovers, I'm Candice.
And I'm Chrissy. And you've just stumbled into your new favorite book club, Bookalicious Pod.
We're two sisters reading our way through fantasy, fiction, thrillers, and the occasional "what did we just read" moments.
Every week, we break down books chapter by chapter
with deep dives, hot takes, and detours into sisterly side convos.
Think a cozy book club mixed with a FaceTime call, sprinkled with a little chaos.
We don't hold back on the characters we love or the ones we love to hate.
We play games like Read It Like Reddit, Red Flag or Deal Breaker, and have Spotify polls for you to guess along with our plot theories.
If you've got a TBR pile a mile high, including ACOTAR or Frida McFadden,
or just want to feel like you're hanging with your bookish besties, hit play. This is Bookalicious Pod.
Hey, this is Candice with some post-editing magic, and I'm here to tell you that we are going to go through all of the different spoilers for all of the Harry Potter books 1 through 7 in both parts 1 and again in part 2 for this recap. Our cups are filled.
Overflowing
with such wonderful comments from our listeners. Finally, we've been asking for 2 years, and here they come.
Honestly, it is so exciting.
I know. It makes me want to check our app every day and say, did I get another one? Did I get another one?
This is actually the Spotify app commenting, so we visit their thing more.
I could see it. I'm like, how are we getting
bots.
so many all of the sudden?
I know. It is really exciting. Okay. Also, was there a housemaid announcement or something? Because our streams and people finding us doubled in one day.
Yeah. Housemaid, something happened. I don't know what it was.
I tried looking for it. Nothing came up immediately.
No. Mm-mm. I did that as well, but I wasn't seeing anything. Oh, speaking of, I was trying to get the intro on The Housemaid episode 1.
Oh.
And I can't download it. It's like too old or something. I wonder if you have the original.
Yeah, I think I probably do.
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. I did it for all of our other back catalogs for the first episode.
Thanks.
Just the first episode, because I figure if you're listening on a playlist, you don't want to hear the intro 5 times. I don't know. Who knows? Whatever.
No, you could go either way.
Yeah. Okay. But we've been getting tons of comments. You want to read some? Shout out our people?
Yeah. Pull them up.
All right. Why don't you start with The Perfect Marriage?
Okay. Well, actually, I don't have it pulled up, so I'm logging in now.
Oh, okay. I was like, why are you taking so long?
While I'm pulling it up, though, now that we have all these comments, do you feel like you're like, man, I felt like it's like, gosh, I gotta step up my game. I need to come prepared with a summary this time.
Yeah, people be listening.
I know, like people are actually listening.
It just feels nice. Like you're not just speaking into the void. It's been really great, the people that have been reviewing the pod and giving us 5 stars. Some people have not. So we need every 5 that we can get. Chrissy, I embarrassed Chrissy because I was being too desperado on one of these.
I just feel like that might be counterproductive.
You think they might give a 4 or a 3 because I'm too desperate?
Or just not review. Do you ever get like that? Someone's like, please do this thing, do it now. And you're like, just because you keep hounding me, I'm not.
Oh, wow. Okay. I can tell you've never done a sales job.
I guess it's true.
Yeah, I've been that girl. Yeah, I've been that girl pounding the pavement, knocking on doors, trying to get sales and this and that. So I'm very empathetic to the people. So I'm always like, let me help you. How can I review even more places?
Okay. Well, so maybe it's effective. I don't know. But we've gotten a lot of comments, including one from someone who did leave a 5-star rating. Jess. Woohoo. Shout out, Jess. That's so fun. She said, y'all have been my go-to podcast the last couple of weeks. I do a lot of bench work in a lab and love listening to y'all while I work, which I thought was so cool because I don't know if you know this, Jess, but I also work in a lab and also like listening to podcasts when I'm working. They become your lab mates.
What is bench work?
So bench work in science at least means when you're like in the lab and you like have the beakers and you're like pouring liquids and stuff. It's like bench
Oh,
work as opposed to like maybe computer work or something.
okay. So we might
Hmm.
have another scientist in our
I
midst.
know. Well, okay. So, yes. So, more on that. She said, I had run out of episodes to listen to because she only listens to ones with books that she's read and
Hmm.
was so glad that y'all posted this one, The Perfect Marriage. Then she said, I need to read Elantris so I can listen to those episodes. LOL. I love old Brando Sando. I said, oh my gosh, gear up for 1,000,000 hours.
Yeah,
That'll
Jess,
definitely keep her entertained.
that'll keep you entertained, but don't take away the 5 stars when you listen. That was our first
Oh, that's
book.
true. That's
Judge us on
true.
who we are today, not who we were two
Yeah,
years
I
ago.
wonder what that's like. I have not listened to any Elantris since we edited it way back
I,
when.
I've listened to a few here or there. It's it's a pod. You hear it.
There is definitely words.
Yeah, they're not bad, but
They're
we
not as fun.
definitely we keep it moving.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's probably right. But if you love Brando Sando, maybe you'll love it.
That's
So,
true.
okay, but more on the science thing. I replied. This is a comment I replied to. Normally Candy replies. And I said, oh, thanks so much, blah, blah, blah. I said, do you have any book recommendations? And she said, y'all should do some Allie Hazelwood books.
Hmm.
Have you heard of her?
I looked it up because of Jess.
Me too. Me too. What'd you find?
I found that there are lots of chili peppers.
They are they are all, yeah, she's big rom-com
Yeah,
writer. But I don't know, like, are her books known for spice like ACOTAR is known for spice?
right,
Like what kind
exactly.
of, I don't know. Because I did look into that. I was like, how spicy is this book? Unsure. But they are
I
romance
think
books.
I think we should just do it. Feet
I think we should
first.
do one. Yeah. For you, Jess, we'll read one. We'll read
We'll
one.
read one. We'll try it out. And maybe that'll be one of our new genres that we keep in the rotation. We don't know.
Rom-com.
Yeah, why
We could be
not?
a rom-com podcast.
Sure.
I love it. Well, the thing on Allie Hazelwood, though, is that not only does she write rom-com, but she has a PhD in neuroscience. Did you see that?
What are all of these doctors? Like, you're already a genius, Frida, Allie. Stop taking the artist's menial space.
Saturating the field.
Yeah, it's like you already a neurosurgeon. Like, stop.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I don't know. Allie needed a side hustle, and this was the one.
That was it. Okay, well, we also got another comment from Amanda for Perfect Marriage Part 1. And it sounds like she's already read it. And she really said that she enjoyed knowing the ending and like hearing us struggle along.
Hearing a struggle.
Well,
Loved
what
how
she said is,
wrong you were.
I love knowing the ending. I can't wait to hear you guys get there. So,
Honestly, that would be fun. I feel like no one's gonna look up this kind of thriller type of book until they finished it. You know?
well, Ani B, friend of the pod, she is doing the read along.
Oh, she is.
Yep, she just
Wow.
finished chapter 22 today. And so she's going to, well, she was listening and she said she stopped because we were both going to guess who the murderer was. And she said, I didn't want to find out yet.
Oh. Oh my gosh. She knows our guesses are too good.
Yeah, spoiler, they were both wrong.
I
Well,
don't know. I
you
don't
were
know.
kind of right.
We were on the right track, not to give anything away, but we had
Yeah.
some good guesses.
Yep.
So, yeah, I feel like though that would take so much self-control to start reading a thriller if you're actually doing it on a week by week basis.
Yes.
That's like the old days with the TV shows.
I Couldn't be me.
Can't do it anymore. Mm-mm.
Couldn't be me. Someone told us we were so funny on A Court of Mist and Fury. And love that. Thank you for laughing with us. It is a comedy. No one can tell me otherwise.
Honestly, yeah. I feel like every book we read not every book turns into a comedy. Little Prince, Alchemist, our philosophy books, those stayed
Snooze
in their
fest.
realm. Snooze fest. That is where they stayed.
We
Yeah.
had another comment. Oh my gosh. So Nancy for Housemaid Secret Part 1, she said she was cracking up every time we said Derek so confidently. The guy's name was Douglas Garrick.
So funny. I totally forgot about that. But yeah, we did get their names wrong a lot.
Yes.
And probably other books. But I'm glad she appreciated that.
Yes. Well, Nancy, good news. Kindle, as of this recording, Tuesday, June 24th, 2025, Kindle is doing a special 3-month promotion for current Prime members who are not on Kindle. So I have the 3-month trial, and Miss Frida Benita has her entire catalog on Kindle.
I love that.
Yeah. So I already read The Housemaid's Wedding, which we'll do a recap, and then I'm starting The Housemaid is Watching Part 3.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah. It's like, we'll talk about it when the episode comes out, but it's very interesting.
It is. That one's pretty different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, thanks for all the love, everybody. This was
We
honestly such an exciting week.
Yes, we really appreciate it. And if you're listening now, please leave a comment and a 5-star review. Please and thank you.
Yeah. If you want to know just how happy we are right now, you can go through the archives on I think it was one of the lessons in chemistry episodes. So you probably shouldn't go through the archives, but you can relive a time when we had a fake fan letter. I remember that. You can hear how elated I was.
I forgot about
How
that.
depressed when I found out it was Candy.
Okay. That legit go back for that one episode and then don't listen to any others. Just that one and then
you don't need lessons in chemistry.
No. Mm-mm.
Hilarious.
Hi, readers. This is Candice from the future. I thought it would be really fun if I just cut out the clip of our first reader mail and inserted it into Harry Potter. It's about 1.5 minutes. I cut out some of the fat. So if you want to listen to the whole thing, you can go to Lessons in Chemistry, episode 6. But if not, here it is. Enjoy. Okay. So, Chrissy, I was sitting on this, but I was wondering if you checked our email for any reader mail.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Okay.
What did you find?
Was this your announcement thing from the last episode?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was also my surprise. Okay, have you read it yet?
No. I was waiting.
I was waiting too, but then we just had a longer break, so then I decided to read it so I could prepare.
Okay, so why don't you go ahead and take it away?
Okay, so breaking news, everybody. In the past many episodes, we've told everyone, write us in. We want to know who you actually are because we have no idea who we're talking to, but we know where you live. So anyways,
that's true.
One of our listeners took us up on it. And in our last episode, we talked about how volatile our listener ranking is. But I think we found our new number 1 listener.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. And so our new favorite listener, her name is Brooke, and she sent us an email.
Wow.
Yay. Okay. Should I read it?
Yep.
Okay. So you're hearing this for the first time, Candy?
Yep.
Okay, well, don't look. All right, so it says, "Hi, Candice and Chrissy. After listening to your many calls to action, I have decided to write in to Bookalicious Pod. I came across your pod on my Spotify feed. The episodes looked daunting, probably because they're so long. But I decided to jump in when you started reading Lessons in Chemistry. I love the pod. I know, yeah, welcome. Glad you're here. It's great. I enjoy hearing about your lives and getting your insights on the book. Woohoo. I have a question for you. What made you decide to do the pod? How are you liking Lessons in Chemistry from Elantris? I heard rumbles about a series you did on The Fault in Our Stars. That's my favorite book. I hope you release it soon. From your first write-in, Brooke, the bookie reader.
Wow.
That was a great email. Thank you so much, Brooke. This made our whole week. Honestly, maybe more.
Yes. So I wasn't expecting you to be so excited about the reader mail.
I'm so excited. And do we have another question? No, I think that we answered all of Brooke's questions. Yes, I was super excited.
Now I feel kind of bad.
No way. Do you know this person?
I do know the person.
Tell her to write this in. I thought this was it you? Did you make an email?
It was me.
Oh, you're joking. What?
I wasn't expecting you to be so, oh no, I feel so bad. I feel like I'm telling you Santa Claus isn't real.
I was so excited. But there are some context clues that could have let me in on this.
Well, I said in 2 weeks episodes ago that I was going to write in our first fan mail. We got it. So I was like, okay, I'll do
it. That's so funny. Okay, for everyone at home, Candy made a whole Gmail account called Bookie Girly 1313, which was clue number 1 that it's from Candy because she says girly all the time. And also people should email this account now for Oh my gosh, I was so excited about Brooke.
I know. We can pretend like it's still real.
Too late.
I can cut this and make it seem like it's real.
Actually, maybe I'd get the ball rolling.
Well, because I was going to say, I was like, look how happy we are with this fake email. Imagine what we would do with the real one. Okay, so I was going to tell you about my horrific interview that I had today.
Oh, yes, you should.
But I'm feeling like the vibes are high. I don't know that I want to bring it down with...
What if we save it for next time?
Let's save it for next time because
okay,
we have a couple pre-booked games that we have to get through.
I'm thinking we got a jam-packed, got a lot of content.
We got a lot of content for you girlies.
And boy.
And girlies, everyone's a girly here.
Okay.
Gender equality.
Like boilies?
Boilies? No. Girlies, boilies, and doilies. No. Everybody's a girly here. Equality.
Okay, great.
You can't get more equal than that.
Yeah.
All right, so are we going to do the intro and then the games?
Yeah.
Or
that sounds good, right?
I think so. Let's do it.
Okay, cool. Well, welcome to Bookalicious, a podcast where two sisters chat about books we're reading. I'm Chrissy.
And I'm Candice.
And today we are doing part 1 of 2 of Harry Potter Book 1, Sorcerer's Stone.
Gosh.
Yeah, there was not enough content on Harry Potter yet, so we had to add to it.
I know. But you know what, though? Like, rereading it, I have not read it since high school.
I haven't read it since middle school. It is so good.
Perfect.
I'm almost done with book 2 now. It's amazing.
Like, wow. Everything hits. The writing's so good. It keeps you engaged. The characters are like, wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I know. And it's a kid's book.
Yes.
And I'm still like, what's going to happen next?
I know.
So good.
All right. Well, do you want to start with judge a book by its cover, or do you want me to do my author recap?
We should do author recap first.
Okay,
Let's
so
start there.
in lieu of a traditional author recap, because Ms. J.K. Rowling has gone clinically insane, and I don't want to bring the vibes down by talking about it. And we kind of already did a little bit of a J.K. recap. If
Oh
you go
gosh.
to,
I don't
if
want
you go,
that to be her recap. I feel like she needs more. I
well,
don't really keep up with her, I'll be honest.
if you
But
she you know it, I know it, we know all the stuff, but if you want to hear more about it in part 1 of Somewhere Beyond the Sea, I do talk about JK and some of her crazy stuff. But I wanted to keep it a little bit lighter and talk about some fun facts from the book.
okay, yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah. So the first thing that I found out is Nicholas Flamel. Nicholas Flamel, you remember him from the book, right?
Okay.
Do you?
hmm he made he was like the alchemist crossover because he made the elixir of life or whatever, right? Like
Yes. So he was a
Dumbledore's
real
friend.
person.
What?
Yes, he was a real
A
person who lived in
scientist?
Paris between the 14th and 15th century. So it's kind of like hand wavy what he was doing over there, but what I got from his Wikipedia page is that he married a rich woman named Perenelle, and she was like a rich lady, and she bankrolled him and all of his science projects. And then the legends after said that he successfully made the Philosopher's Stone, and
Oh.
both he and his wife achieved immortality through the elixir of life.
Wait, what? That was on the Wikipedia page?
Yep.
It just left it there?
There was there
Where are they now?
not here.
I
J.K.
thought they were
Rowling was hanging out with
immortal.
them.
What?
They be
Whoa,
hiding.
that's wild.
All right, so he was a reputable alchemist. I don't know.
I feel like J.K. Rowling went in there and edited some things to add to the magic.
Oh my God. Okay, it looks like there is more to this. But the point being is that he's a real person. I didn't have time to go into all of his fun facts, but
That's okay. We'll have a separate
that could
episode on
be,
him.
yeah, that could be a fun little wormhole for you to fall into.
Wow, that is cool.
Okay. Voldemort is French, meaning what?
Ooh, bald and pale. No, Mort, death. Bald sounds like bald, bald and deathly. No, maybe I'll go
Ooh.
with pale. I don't know. Okay, am I right?
Oh my gosh. It is Flight of Death.
Okay, that sounds a lot better than bald and pale. Oh, bald like a okay, yeah, I could see it being like bird-like or something.
Yeah.
Okay, Flight of Death. Whoa.
Hmm.
Okay, that's cool.
So Voldemort. Oh, okay. So you know how Lord Voldemort has to be like, what do you call it? An anagram of his name,
Hmm. Okay.
Tom
Yeah.
Riddle.
Spoilers
In
for book two.
spoilers be happening. You had 20 years to figure this one out. Okay. So in the French books, Lord Voldemort in French doesn't, you can't do Tom Riddle
Why? It's not the same name? Oh, because Lord is different, I
because of
guess.
how it's spelled in French.
Oh, okay.
Because it's Jesu Voldemort, Lord
Oh, that's way
Voldemort.
different. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So his name in French is Tom Elvis
What?
Jedusor.
Oh, so instead of Tom Riddle, it's Tom Elvis.
Elvis.
Oh, okay, okay. I kind of like it.
I like it too. I'm like, that feels very French to me.
Wow, that's a good fun fact.
Yes. Okay. How many languages has Harry Potter been translated into?
All of them.
Okay,
84.
pick a number.
I don't know.
Oh, that is so good. 80.
Really? Oh my gosh. That was
Yes.
just totally random.
Yep. 80 languages, including two dead ones, ancient Greek and Latin.
What? That's wild.
Yeah.
Wow. How did
So
they anagram? Lord Voldemort.
Honestly, I don't even know if they wrote it. Like, who would know?
That's true.
Okay. So there's a big plot hole in Harry Potter in the movies.
In
Do you
part
remember
one, are you
what they
saying that
were?
throughout the whole
In
series?
throughout the whole thing, they talk about Harry's beautiful green eyes, and then
Oh, and
they
they're blue?
zoom. Yes.
Well, I don't know if that's a plot hole, but just
Well,
an inconsistency.
no, that is a plot hole. If everyone in the movie is saying, "Harry, your beautiful green eyes," and then
Well,
they
that
look
is
and they're
weird. Okay.
blue.
Yeah, they didn't change the
Yeah,
script. That is strange.
that's strange, right? So, do you know why they did that?
Is it because blue and green are related colors? So they're like basically the
Close
same?
enough. Yeah, so no, but I don't know why I turned this into a quiz, but
Makes it more
I,
interactive that way.
yeah. So Harry was supposed to have green eyes, and
Okay.
in the first movie, they put these contacts. Daniel Radcliffe has really blue
Uh-huh.
eyes. They put these contacts to make them green, and they look very
The
green.
yellow? Oh,
Oh,
is that how the colors work? Which ones?
I mean, that could be how colors work, but I think they would figure out if that was the issue. They would solve that problem. Would just get the right color. Uh, so I
Okay.
just put, oh, I was trying to put the picture in the
Oh, you're
chat. I don't think
sending
I
it?
can. Let me share my screen.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So in a couple of the scenes in the first movie, Daniel Radcliffe has green eyes, but he had an allergy to the contacts. So you see how
Oh.
bloodshot and red they are?
Oh, interesting. His eyes do, well, from far away, I was like, his eyes look like weird and glassy and kind of strange with those colors. But when I zoomed in, I was like, well, maybe that's kind of a normal green. But yeah, no, he doesn't look well.
No. So they just said, forget it. But what they didn't forget was just like mentioning that he had green eyes. I feel like if you're going to forget the contacts, then we should switch it to blue eyes. But
Yeah, that is strange.
I don't know.
Huh.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess for the first book, well, I don't know if this will come up in your fun facts, but when they're making the first movie, was the first book already such a smashing success? Or were they like, we'll just see where this goes? No one's going to look so much in detail to notice this eye color inconsistency.
Well, in like the seventh book, they're like, Harry, your eyes are green just like your mother's. And then they zoom in and they're blue. And it's just like,
Well, maybe she had
guys,
blue eyes.
no, she had green eyes. Because
Well,
everyone's
but
saying that she had green eyes.
no, but they're green just like his mom,
Oh,
which they're
God.
not green.
Oh God. No. So anyway, so that's why his eyes are blue in the movie. And I thought that
Oh,
was
wow.
interesting.
That's wild. Well, I'm really glad that they didn't force him to keep wearing the green contacts because we watched Wizard of Oz and they did a lot of bad stuff to Dorothy.
I know. They
So
did.
times have changed.
Times have changed. Honestly, it looked like he was crying. Like they're so bloodshot. So
Poor kid.
another similar thing. So Hermione is known to have buck teeth in the movie, but Emma Watson is practically perfect in every way and very beautiful. Another plot hole.
Can only do so much with what you have.
Yeah. So they had in the first scene they filmed, they had fake teeth for Emma Watson.
Oh, interesting.
Yes. But the first scene they filmed was the last scene that was played. They do the train scenes together.
Oh, okay.
So in the very last scene, she has these like fake teeth on that kind of
What?
make her mouth look weird. But
Okay.
she was having a difficult time saying her lines and lisping. And so, similar reasons, they
Hmm.
said, forget it.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Wow. Was there anything with Ron?
So
Was he
for
wearing a wig?
Ron,
Oh, there
he,
was something with Ron. Wow.
well, he was really a redhead, but he had a very interesting audition.
Oh, what
So
happened?
Rupert Grint, the actor, he auditioned by submitting a video of himself. This is in like late 90s, early 2000s. He made a video recording of himself dressed as a female drama teacher, rapping about how much he wanted the role.
How did he come up with that idea?
I don't know, but honestly, I would give you the role sight unseen. That's all I need.
That's
Come on
exactly what a
in.
Ron would do.
Yes, yes,
He
exactly.
understood. Wow. Wait, okay. Is that how these auditions work sometimes? You just send in a video?
So the all of the UK, not the UK, all of the Harry Potter movies used exclusively UK actors. That was like one of the contracts when JK sold the rights to have it produced.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So yeah, there were a lot of like big time US Hollywood people, Rosie O'Donnell, oh God, they're slipping away. There was Robin Williams, a
Who
lot of
wanted
like
in?
who wanted in, but they said no, you have to
Rosie
be
O'Donnell? Who'd she play? McGonagall?
who knows?
Aunt Petunia, maybe?
The irony is that she is now an Irish citizen, so
She's still trying to be in Harry Potter.
she's still trying. She's not quite the UK, but she's like, I'm in Ireland, and pretty soon I can get to Northern Ireland, and then I can get because they're now filming again. So maybe that's what she's
See?
gonna do.
Oh my gosh, hilarious.
Yeah. So there was a lot of American actors who wanted in, but they said no, exclusively UK.
Interesting. Okay.
So I wouldn't be surprised if they just did like a call to action, like, "Hey, we're doing auditioning for children. Come on in."
'Cause I know just the thing.
I he did.
Ah, that's
Okay.
amazing.
Yes. So the owls in the first movie needed 6 months to learn how to hold the letters in their beaks and fly around.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of training.
That's a
Like, I
lot of
mean,
owls.
that's kind of reasonable. I know that is a lot of owls. I'm thinking about the person training them. I don't even know how you would do that. That sounds so long.
Hold this letter and don't
Yeah.
break it. Oh, so speaking of, there's this one scene in the first movie with Aunt Petunia, and she's like looking
Hmm.
out the window, and the owl is looking at her. Okay, so Aunt Petunia and the owl are looking at each other. The
Okay.
camera is facing Aunt Petunia.
Okay.
Okay, so if you're like in a line, it's Petunia, the owl, the camera person.
Okay.
Okay, the owl kept turning its face and looking at the camera person,
Oh, funny.
like dead into the thing. And they said we can't do this. So Aunt Petunia had to
There's a
have a
mirror.
oh, that would have been smart, but no. She had to get a dead mouse and put it in her pocket.
Oh, you're kidding. That was the solution. What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. And then it worked?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, wow. That's really dedicated.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay,
Wow.
almost done. Almost done. So book one was rejected how many times before it was accepted?
23?
Good guess, 12.
Okay.
12 publishers looked at this masterpiece
So
and said deny.
good. I know. Okay, I do want to know though, how different was what she submitted versus what was published? But still, the story was still
Unclear.
there.
The story was there. Yeah. When so I saw like a some interview someone did when I was like looking this up, and they were asking about one of the characters in Harry Potter to JK, and how she would describe it is she would describe them as like people. Like, oh, this
Mm.
is how Snape would act because he had this and this, like it was her friend. Like she was legitimately like had this
Ah,
whole narrative built out, this whole world fleshed out. Even it was like
yeah.
book, it was like movie one or two or three, one of the early ones.
Oh, interesting.
So yeah, you could tell that she had this whole idea sketched out, even from the very beginning.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Yes. So I'm gonna pull out some things that are foreshadowing in book one that get picked up later on in the
Ooh,
series.
okay.
Okay. So in the first chapter, when Hagrid rolls in on his motorcycle,
Mm-hmm.
he says that he borrowed it from Sirius Black.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's just also layered already.
Yes, exactly. Now the question is, did she just make these names up and later on she's kind of like, okay, I put
Yeah.
these things here. I think I can pick them up later, probably, but still. Mrs. Figs, the babysitter for Harry Potter, who smelled like
Oh,
stinky cats.
yeah.
She comes up, I think, in like book 7 or 6, and she is a squib.
I totally don't remember that.
Hmm.
Wow, that's just kind of a fun connection.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
So this is the obvious one. Harry Potter being a parcel tongue in the zoo talking to the snake. That's an
Oh
obvious
yeah.
one.
Hmm.
Yep. In one of their first potions classes, Snape talks about bezoar, and he says some type of antidote root. And that doesn't come back up until the Half-Blood Prince, book 5, when Harry
Oh,
uses bezoar to save Ron from a poisoning.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Then we also have the Vanishing Cabinet at Borgin and Burke's. So that's referenced in book 1 and then not again until the Half-Blood Prince in book 5.
Wow.
Hmm. And then the last one, I thought this was the most interesting because I never understood it when you first read it as a kid. Remember the Centaur's prophecy?
I don't
They're in
know.
like the woods, and then this is in book 1,
Oh,
and the
oh,
centaurs
oh,
have like
oh.
this prophecy, and you're like, what are they really
Yes.
saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So they're saying Mars is bright, the innocent dying first, and two internet theories. One says that this is foreshadowing Voldemort's return and Cedric Diggory's death. So like Cedric had to die, the innocent, and then the evil. Or other people said that the prophecy was delayed due to an intervention in the forest, and then it eventually came true in the forest later on when Harry has to die in order for Voldemort to be defeated.
Hmm. It couldn't just be a double prophecy, like for both of them?
Why not?
Third theory, third internet
Third
theory.
theory. It's everybody.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. That, see, that's a good prophecy.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Yes.
such a good series.
I know. I know. I see why it's a classic. I stand by
I
it.
know. Yeah, honestly, because I really haven't read these since middle school, and we rewatched the movies last year. And the movies, I was like, wow, this is like a really good story. But the books, really just so much better. Not to be cliche, but it's true.
I always hated the movies because I'm like, the books are so good and the movies didn't capture it. But I think I was too much in this needs to be an exact replica of
Exactly.
my mind.
Yeah.
So I
Mm-hmm.
think if I saw them as an adult, I would be a little bit more forgiving.
Mm-hmm. I will say though, I feel like their casting spot on. I
Very good.
mean, yeah, really all the characters. Well, I guess Dumbledore changed, right?
He died halfway
They
through,
went
but
through two or three. Oh, I thought they
he,
just got a new actor. He died?
oh, I thought he was like the dark arts teacher and I'm dying.
That'd pull him in. Oh, I thought they just found a new one. I don't know
So
though.
the first Dumbledore, so there was three.
Three.
Oh, because they're also including the Fantastic Beasts. Okay, I don't include that. So
Oh, that was
two.
another thing I noticed in book one. She mentions Fantastic Beasts and where to find them. I was like, oh,
Yes.
that's a thing now. Okay.
Yes. Okay, so the first one was Richard Harris. And so he wasn't going to do it because he's like, I just want to be. This is another fun fact I found out. He just wanted to be retired. But his granddaughter was like, if you don't do this, I'll never talk to you again. Like, you
Oh my
have
God.
to be Dumbledore.
Honestly, I mean, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And then he did pass away. And then we got the next Dumbledore.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a lot more sad. I see
Yeah.
why it wasn't your fun fact.
Yeah. Yeah. Trying to keep it fun. Ugh.
Sorry, I
So
brought us here.
that's okay. That took a lot of time because we still have judge a book by its cover and the book and our houses. So I don't know.
That's
Should
true.
we
That's
cut
true.
something?
Um, we could judge a book by its cover next time,
All right. Let's do
or we
that.
could do our
Let's do
houses
our,
next time. But the
I
houses are
really
kind
want
of
to hear what
fun.
your, I
Yeah,
really want
let's
to
do the
hear what your
houses.
house is. Okay. What house do you think I am? And I'll guess which one you are.
Ooh. I could see Ravenclaw or Gryffindor.
Okay, that's a good guess. I see for you, Ray. I could see Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, or Gryffindor for you, Chrissy.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go with Hufflepuff.
When I was taking the quiz, I was like, I think I'm gonna end up in Hufflepuff.
And
Because this is actually a very good quiz. The
yeah,
questions are, I was like, wow, these are pretty good questions because there's a lot of questions, and I felt like a lot of them, I kept choosing the ones about like relationships and love. Or it's like,
yes,
which one would you want to be most? It's like, I'd want to be loved or whatever. It's like, that sounds
yeah.
Hufflepuff. So I was very surprised that I was not in Hufflepuff,
You were
that I was in,
Slytherin.
no. I don't know if I chose any Slytherin once. Well, actually, I think I did, but I was 86% Gryffindor, which I was really surprised by
Whoa!
because I really didn't see Gryffindor, but the Sorting Hat knew.
Wow.
And
What
then I was
was
like,
your
oh, Gryffindor is pretty cool.
wow? What was the next one?
Well, I can't find my phone. I think Ravenclaw,
Okay.
but that's my thought. I'll look for my
Well,
phone
that's
around here.
crazy because I'm 80% Ravenclaw.
Whoa.
I was a little worried I was going to get Hufflepuff too, which isn't that so sad?
It is. Why we all have this prejudice against Hufflepuff.
They literally sing a song and they're like, if you're smart or brave or cunning, you go here. Otherwise, Hufflepuff.
I
No one,
know.
nobody wants to be sung in a song as the catch-all bucket.
I
Sorry.
know. Sad. Do you think it needed to be that way? Did Rowling just need to have like some normal-ish people? Where it's like not everyone here is really amazing. Some people
It's
are
kind
just
of
nice. Amazingly nice.
right. I know. I feel like it's interesting because a lot of this book talks about being othered as a
Hmm.
magical person. It talks about not feeling like you fit in. It talks about all these different things. And then you go to the magical world and it's not supposed to be quite like that. And then you have the Hufflepuffs. You're like, wow, JK, you could imagine it however you wanted and you still put that in there.
Well, but
I guess there's
uh,
the pure bloods versus the
right. See, I was gonna say that where I'm like, I wonder if she's also just showing that like that's just how people are, whether they're magical or not. Like that is just the nature we're dealing with. Because like, you have people who divide on muggles and half-bloods and
mm-hmm.
purebloods or whatever. And
That's a
like the
good point.
Hufflepuffs, people like the Hufflepuffs.
Do they?
Like the people in the book, do they really say anything? I don't know. Like, have we read anything where they're like actively looking down on the Hufflepuffs?
I guess there's Cedric Diggory was a Hufflepuff. All right. Any Harry Potter historians who want to come out and speak your
Yeah.
Hufflepuff truths, educate us. But
I know, because I think that's maybe that's us being prejudiced, us in the Muggle world. But in the Wizarding world, they aren't like that towards the Hufflepuff, so they are all accepted.
I'm pretty sure Harry Potter and Ron and Hermione were like, thank God we're not Hufflepuff. I think Harry Potter would have done Slytherin before he did Hufflepuff.
You're like, gosh, I'm with these buffoons.
Yeah, he's like, I'd rather destroy the world than be a Hufflepuff.
Well, it just sounds so different too. Like it does make me feel like Rowling did it on purpose, where it's like
Yeah,
Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Slytherin, and
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff. Yeah.
And here come the Krispy Kremes,
I
bringing up the bat.
I know. It's like they don't really do anything cool.
No.
So I don't know.
Mm-mm.
Don't know what to say about that one.
Yeah, because they're hardworking, loyal, patient, and fair. And it's
I
like
mean, kind of
probably
bland, but those are good things.
the person you want to be friends with.
Exactly. That's why I thought I'd be Hufflepuff.
but not the person you want to be.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you were Ravenclaw. So did
I was
you
Ravenclaw.
how'd you feel about that? Did you think that was pretty accurate?
I was kind of surprised. I
Hmm.
feel like I normally skew a little more Slytherin, but I think I've become,
Oh.
yeah, because I've taken that test before and I was like slightly Slytherin, then Gryffindor. And this time I was like
Oh.
almost no Slytherin.
You've become so wise in your old age.
I have. I've grown.
Put your devious deeds behind you.
It's true.
Wow. I know. I do kind of feel like, depending on the day and how I'm feeling, I could probably get totally different results. Because a lot of the questions
Probably.
were like, which one would you prefer? I'm like, well, at this moment, I'd prefer a winding path in the forest. But another day, I might want the wide, sunny path,
Yeah.
you know? Like, those are the types of
Hmm.
options. So I don't know.
I know. Very interesting.
Yeah. Cool quiz, though. Would recommend.
Very cool quiz. All right. We'll probably put it in the show notes.
But yeah, I think we should.
That's a good idea. Okay, so let's skip a book by its cover and let's
Hmm.
just go right into the recap, I think.
Let's do it. I was writing this and I was like, how necessary is a recap? But I wrote one and I wrote it so that if you don't know anything about Harry Potter at all, I think you could still follow along.
And it's a
But
refresher if you haven't read
it's a
it since
refresher.
you were 12 years old.
I know exactly. So then I think you'll definitely be able to follow along.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going through the first 10 chapters today. First part of the summary is chapter 1 to 6A. So basically everything until he's on the train to Hogwarts. Okay.
Hmm.
So the book opens up with a wee babe, Harry Potter, getting dropped off at his aunt and uncle's house by Dumbledore, a powerful wizard. Another powerful but evil wizard, he who shall not be named, aka Voldemort, just killed Harry's parents, leaving him an orphan. I know. Voldemort tried to kill Harry, but for some reason wasn't able to. Voldemort flees, and the rest of the wizarding world celebrates Harry Potter Day, the day that Voldemort was thwarted by the boy who lived. Dumbledore is a very wise wizard, so maybe he knew what he was doing, but based on chapters 2 through 5, I have my doubts. He drops Harry off with his Aunt Petunia and Uncle Vernon Dursley and is apparently under the impression that they will explain things to him when he's older.
Oh my God.
Which I was like, what? He's so wise. How did I not see this? Anyways, as it turns out, the Dursleys stuff Harry in the cupboard under the stairs, hate his
Oh
guts,
my
and want
God.
nothing to do with the magical world. Mr. and Mrs. Dursley are atrocious, but they spawned an even worse version, Dudley Dursley.
Who looks like a
Dudley.
pig with a wig.
Yes, he looks like a pig with a wig. And they described his baby pictures as like a big pink beach ball.
Yes.
This book was so funny.
Oh my God. It
Hilarious.
it had me laughing.
Especially this first part with the Dudleys.
Oh my
Or
God.
the Dursleys? Yeah. Okay. Dudley carries on the family tradition of abusing Harry and makes sure Harry has no friends, lives in fear of getting beat up by Dudley, and all around has a bad time. The Dursleys are very successful in ruining Harry's life until things start to change a few months before Harry's 11th birthday. He gets a letter in the mail, but the Dursleys forbid him from reading it. The next day, he gets even more letters. The letters keep coming, and the Dursleys keep destroying them until they finally take a little trip to an abandoned shack on the sea where no postman can deliver. It's the night before Harry's 11th birthday, and who shows up at this remote Airbnb but a big, burly man named Hagrid? Hagrid says, "You're a wizard, Harry." And Harry's life is forever changed. Although in the book, I think he technically said, "Harry, you're a wizard,"
Yes,
which does sound better the way the movie flipped it.
I agree. That was an improvement.
Good change. Okay. Hagrid whisks Harry away and fills him in on his family history, explains that his letters were his invitation to attend Hogwarts, the magical school of witchcraft and wizardry, and takes him to Diagon Alley for some good old back to school shopping. Once there, Harry discovers a few important things. One, he's super famous. Everyone
Mhm.
recognizes him as the boy who lived, and he gets a ton of handshakes and accolades wherever he goes. One of these adoring fans is Professor Quirrell, who will come up again later. Number 2, he's super rich. His family left him a fortune that's been sitting in Gringotts Bank so he can afford the best of everything. And another quick note on Gringotts, while they're visiting the bank, Hagrid takes out a secret package from a secret chamber and says it's for important but secret Hogwarts business for Dumbledore. That will also come up later.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. During this trip, Harry also meets a pale blonde kid we later learn is Draco Malfoy, who's a real booger of a boy who hates muggles, non-magical people, and asks about Harry's surname instead of asking his first name, which really tells us a lot about what Draco cares about. Okay, Harry and Hagrid have a great time together, and it's Harry's best birthday yet. But apparently, there really is nowhere else for Harry to go because Hagrid says, okay, back to the Dursleys for you. And he sends him back for the next month before Hogwarts starts. So I was like, can't he just live with Hagrid at this point? Like, why are they sending him back there?
Do you remember why?
Well, I know Dumbledore's reason for dropping him there in the first place.
What do you remember?
Is this okay, let me finish this summary because I have like a sentence left. Then we'll go back there. Okay. So back at the Dursleys, things have managed to get even worse. Harry survives a month, and it finally ends with the Dursleys dropping Harry off at the train station and driving away laughing as he stands there with all of his magical gear looking for platform 9 3/4.
Oh my God.
The end. So funny. Okay. So what do I remember about why Dumbledore dropped him off? Or about
why is Harry with these horrible people?
Well, I guess it's to keep him safe. So I know Dumbledore says it would be better for him to grow up, in these conditions rather than being a celebrity from day one, which I'm like, okay, I kind of get. But I guess also it keeps him safe. Like, could people not find him? Was that part of it?
So, from memory, Harry Potter historians don't come at me, but do drop a comment to correct me, is that Harry's mom, Lily Potter, she is the one, she put a charm on Harry. It was some super magical charm that like she basically died in the process doing it. And it was basically like a superpower rebound curse or charm. So when Voldemort attacked Harry, that's how the baby lived. And he was left with the scar.
I see.
And the reason why Voldemort can't touch Harry is because he still has this charm in his body.
Interesting.
And there's some connection between him being in the house with Petunia, who is his mother's blood relative, that keeps the charm activated.
Oh, I totally don't remember that.
Yeah, so he needs to be in the house for X amount of time.
What?
To keep the charm activated.
This is like a hyperbaric chamber or whatever. We have to like sleep and I don't even realize it's happening.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Okay. Wow. I didn't know that.
Now, what's not included in that curse is 0 check-ins from Dumbledore for 11 years.
That's true. Right? So he'll be fine. But probably, I guess do you think that's better though, versus Harry knowing that there's someone there who could like take him out of this terrible place, but isn't?
Okay. If this was like real life, Dumbledore would be in there being like, how's Harry doing? And then it'd be like, oh, he's coming out under the stairs. And then he'd be like, this isn't going to work, y'all. We need you to do a little better than this.
That's true. That's true. He could have done that. They're so scared of magic. They would have done whatever he said.
He could have captured Aunt Petunia and left her in the basement. Harry might have never known, but they were, well, because they're living in the same house.
Oh my gosh. You're saying Dumbledore's basement.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That would have been an option.
I I can't believe, I mean, you have to suspend belief because it's a kid's book, but it's so crazy to drop off a baby with people who are basically racist against your people, known, and
That's the
like
only
never,
cure.
never stop by again. That's crazy.
I know. Okay, yeah, not checking in. Yeah, I feel like he could have done something different.
And then do Pikachu face at the end when nothing
He's
went
like,
well.
that I know Hagrid was like, you don't know any of this?
Yeah.
Like, what? What did they think was gonna happen?
Harry's life is just one trauma after another.
I know, it's kind of true. Okay, that was one of my questions for you though. Is do you think it was better, forgetting about all the Lily Potter stuff, and this was, his cure. Was it better
Yeah.
to grow up with the Dursleys or to grow up being a celebrity from day one? Because when he goes to Diagon Alley, I'm like, I see why Dumbledore maybe didn't want this.
I could see if Harry grew up as a celebrity, that would be really difficult. I mean, just look at any old Disney star,
Hmm.
like having that level of fame is really difficult
From birth
from birth
and no family.
and no family. Um, I just feel like there was a middle ground between him turning into a Disney failed to launch child actor and living at the
into
Dursleys.
Yeah, into Cinderella.
Yeah, yes. There was somewhere in between that could have worked out.
I think you're right. Yeah, neither one's great. But you know what? It really built his character. So Harry survived.
Oh my God.
I'm kind of
Barely.
amazed he turned out so, nice and normal, right? I don't know.
I think the defining factor is that he went to Gryffindor and not Slytherin.
What do you mean?
Like if he had gone to Slytherin, I think it would have tipped him into his evil ways and kind of using his
Hmm.
tragic, horrible past against people.
Oh, I see. Okay. I guess I was talking about before even. Like,
Well, I mean, he was kind of, I mean, he's just kind of a regular boy. I mean, he didn't seem particularly nice, but he didn't seem particularly mean.
I think just being regular, I think that's what I'm shocked by,
Yeah.
you know? Just living in
Yeah.
a closet. But I guess also it's like if that's just his normal, he may not
Yeah.
even realize. I don't know.
I
I
can't
think he
imagine.
realizes.
I can't imagine being this horrible to a baby.
I know. For 11 years.
I know. And they raised Dudley, the worst of the worst.
Oh my gosh. How they raised Dudley. I mean, I feel like that's even more atrocious, honestly. He is such a monster.
Oh my God.
It's
Do you remember
crazy.
do you remember Katie's
Oh, yeah, vaguely. We should maybe take out her last name.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know.
We'll take out her last name. You're right. There was this 4-year-old who was at our church, our dad's church growing up, and she was horrific. But anything she did, her mom would always believe her. Do you
That's
remember this?
right. Yeah, I do
And
remember that.
she would lie. She would lie and say that we did mean, horrible things to her. And I was like, we didn't do that. This is crazy. And then like we would get in trouble.
Oh, I do remember that now that you're saying that. Man, but you know what's crazy too is that I've done like those child safety training things.
Yeah.
And one of the things they say, which I'm like, I think this is overall a good policy, is that like kids don't lie about like, traumatic things when they say like, oh, this like person did this thing to me. It's like you
Yeah.
should always believe the kid over the adult. And so part of me is like, oh man. But I think this is a different situation where it's like it was verifiable of for this 4-year
Yeah.
old what happened. But anyways, yeah, to keep it light, you're right.
I
That is a
just
little
remember thinking,
Dudley-ish.
I just remember thinking like, this is crazy. I'm getting like bamboozled by a 4-year-old. Like,
How is she doing it? Week after
yeah.
week.
week after week. It was like terrifying. I was like, I don't want to be in the room with her.
Yeah.
So anyway, it just reminded me of Dudley, and I was like,
Oh
wow.
my gosh, that's funny. Wow,
Hmm.
man.
I thought it was funny when, uh, oh God, I can't remember his name. Uncle Vernon.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Vernon, like when Harry is like getting like all of his magic stuff, and Vernon's like walking around and he sees like a cat like staring at him, and then there's all of these people in like witch garbs walking around being
Yeah.
suspicious. And he said something of like, he's like, I wonder what's like going on. Like, this is strange. And I was like, do you remember flash mobs?
Like just flash, like what those are?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I was like, this feels like the start of like a flash mob.
yeah.
And
You
all of
see
a
people starting
sudden,
to congregate.
yeah,
I would love that.
I would love that too. So,
That's so funny. The way he's described is so hilarious. There's
yes.
this one line, like really just the first like 2 pages of this chapter. But anyways, there's one line where he says he hurried to his car and set off for home, hoping he was imagining things, which he had never hoped before because he didn't approve of imagination. It's just so funny. Oh my
And Vernon
gosh.
says to Harry, you'll be in that cupboard from now until Christmas. And then I said, Harry's packed away with the Christmas ornaments under the stairs.
Oh my gosh, but he's the lump of coal that comes out.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Okay, one more Uncle Vernon line that I love. It says, while he
Mhm.
drove, Uncle Vernon complained to Aunt Petunia. He liked to complain about things. People at he liked to complain about things. People at work, Harry, the council, Harry, the bank, and Harry were just a few of his favorite subjects. It was such elevated humor for a kid's book.
I know. And it's like, it's just so crazy the like amount of like vitriol that they have for this little kid, you know?
I know.
And you find out it's because Aunt Petunia's jealous because
Of
she's a
Lily?
squib and Lily got to be magic.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I think
Fascinating.
and I think that's why they didn't want Harry to have any of like the magic and stuff because they knew Dudley wouldn't,
Oh,
you
that makes
know? And so
sense.
they're trying to knock him down ahead of time.
Right. Fascinating.
Yeah.
Wow.
There was a couple Hagrid lines that I loved.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
They're Hagrid's doing something when he first shows up to collect Harry. And they're wanting food or something. And Hagrid says, your great puddin' of a son don't need fattening anymore, Dursley.
He's so funny.
And I thought it was really funny when Hagrid's like going through the whole thing and he's like, Harry, you don't know one thing. You haven't taught him anything. And then Harry says in his mind, he's like, well, I did like math and like writing. He's like, I do know. He's like, I know some things. And he like puffs out his chest and he's like, I know how to read and write.
Oh my gosh. I thought it was so sweet because Harry was never allowed to ask questions to Petunia and Vernon. And
Hmm.
then when he's with Hagrid, the only way he communicates is with questions for the first like 5 pages. I know. And you're
Poor
like, oh,
babe.
Harry.
I know.
So good.
All right, here's a Hufflepuff hate.
Already?
Yep.
Is this from Draco?
Let me see. It's from Hagrid.
Hagrid? What did Hagrid say?
Yep. So Hagrid's teaching Harry about Quidditch, and he's talking about the houses. And he's like, "What are those?" And he says, "There's four." Everyone says Hufflepuff are a lot of duffers. And then Harry says, "I bet I'm in Hufflepuff."
Oh, no, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Ah, bummer. So it is it's an established thing.
They're the losers. They got
Okay.
Cedric Diggory. They were so excited.
I
And then
bet.
Voldy killed
Oh
him.
no. The one thing they had.
He was their champion. That's probably why they were so devastated. They were like, oh my God, it's going to take another 100 years.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, you know what? But maybe that's J.K. Rowling saying there is a place for everyone, because even if you're a duffer, you can still go to Hogwarts and there's a place for you.
Okay, fine. But you don't want to be sorted as a duffer.
Nope, but sometimes that's a reality. You get what you get.
When Hagrid gets Harry a pet, he says, not a toad. He said toads went out of fashion years ago. You'd be
Oh,
laughed
yeah.
at. You know who has a toad?
Neville Longbottom.
Everything about him is so unlucky.
I know. I know, but he's in Gryffindor. He's not a Hufflepuff.
I know. That's his only saving quality. If he had been in Hufflepuff, he would have never been able to survive.
Or do you think he would have been cooler there?
Maybe.
I
This
don't
is,
know.
it's similar to like sorority houses.
It is a little bit.
Like at FGCU, we didn't have like big Greek life or anything, but there was this one or sorority, and they were known as like the Uggos.
Oh no.
Yeah. And so one of my roommates, that was the one that she got picked for, and she cried.
That's so sad. I hate
I
that.
know. And they weren't ugly at all. That's like the worst part. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Mm-hmm. Sounds right.
that's
This
how
one,
it
though, it's a
goes.
magical sorting hat that reads your soul. So I feel like, but maybe that's worse because he read your soul and you're a duffer. You're straight to Hufflepuff. So
No.
I don't know. I don't know. Are we ready for part two?
Yes, the only last thing that I had is that at the wand place,
Oh, yes.
Ollivander says, I think that Lily Potter had a nice, yeah, he says that Lily had a nice wand for charm work, which was very
Whoa.
important.
Whoa. That is a good find.
Yep.
And
Okay.
also, the wand that Harry gets has a phoenix
Hmm.
feather. And the only other feather from that phoenix belongs to the man who gave Harry that scar.
I know.
So good.
So a piece of Voldemort is in Harry's brain. He has an he has a
Mm.
what are they called? An earworm? A brain worm?
Oh, I don't know. Doesn't sound very comfortable. His
RFK
little Jiminy
Jr.
Cricket.
RFK Jr. had like a brain worm.
Oh my gosh.
A dead worm in his brain. Yeah. He's in charge of our Department of Health in the US.
Wait. Literally, it's just a dead worm? What? I mean, yeah, I guess they're pretty small, so they could just get in there.
They said, you had a dead worm in your brain. Don't worry, you're
Oh
fine
my
now.
gosh.
Yeah.
They're more common than you think. Oh no.
Oh my God. I don't want a
That's
brain worm.
awful.
Well, Harry had a Voldy worm
Yeah.
right up in there. And that was the final Horcrux, if you remember.
You're giving away all the spoilers.
That's okay. I think it's fun when you know where we're going.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay.
Man, pretty good. Pretty good.
Woo.
Okay, so ready for part two?
Yep.
All right. Um, so we left off. He's looking for the train. So Harry is lost and confused looking for platform 9 3/4 until he runs into the Weasleys, a family of redheads who he overhears talking about Hogwarts, 9 3/4, and other things. The family adopts him in and shows him how to run through the platform, and Harry sits on the train with Ron. one of the Weasley kids who is Harry's same age and is also starting Hogwarts this year. They have a jolly good time on the train, meet this super rule follower Hermione, and indulge in buckets of wizard candy that Harry purchases with his endless wealth. Once at Hogwarts, their first event is a delicious feast and the Sorting Hat. There are 4 houses in Hogwarts: Ravenclaw, Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, and Slytherin. Each first year puts on the magic hat, and it will read their soul and announce which house they should be in. At this point, the only thing Harry really knows about the houses is that Slytherin has produced evil wizards, including Voldemort himself.
And Hufflepuff is full of duffers.
And Hufflepuff is full of duffers.
So he's got a 50-50 shot now of Ravenclaw or Gryffindor.
I know, of a house he'd be proud of. Poor Harry. All right, Harry puts on the hat. The hat reads his soul and says that he would be a great wizard if he went to Slytherin. But Harry says anything but Slytherin. Didn't say anything about Hufflepuff, so I don't know. Maybe it'd be okay. But anyways, the hat says
maybe
fine.
if the hat said hat said Hufflepuff, you'd been like,
Shoot,
you know what?
I take it back.
Slytherin.
Yeah.
Slytherin's fine.
I do kind of wonder because he just couldn't be in Hufflepuff. Doesn't fit. No. Okay, so Harry says anything but Slytherin, and the hat says, fine, go to Gryffindor. Harry, Ron, and Hermione, and Neville Longbottom all end up in Gryffindor and start the school year off. Harry is indeed very popular from the start, and they have an overall happy start to the year. Okay, some notable occurrences and characters. So Draco is still a booger and is placed in Slytherin just like he wanted, and just like his dad was. He finds his little cronies, Crabbe and Goyle, and antagonizes Harry every chance he can. Harry ends up being a prodigy at broomstick flying and gets recruited for the Quidditch team, even though first years aren't technically allowed. The kids go to class and have an array of professors, including Professor Quirrell, the enthused fan Harry met back while school shopping, who is a bit of a strange nut and wears this turban that smells like garlic. Some odd details.
You know the meme, like, don't be suspicious from Parks and Rec?
Oh, what is that?
I've probably seen it before. It's the 2 horrible siblings, and they're like dancing and they're singing like "Don't be suspicious."
No, I don't remember that, but I love Parks and Rec. Oh yeah. That's so funny. That is just like that.
That's Quirrell having this crazy hat smelling, reeking of garlic.
Ew. I know. Can you take showers? Voldemort, I feel like there's soap in my eye. Stop. Like, please.
You just try to drown it on the back of your head.
Yeah.
Oh my god. He has the tapeworm in his brain.
Yeah, his is a lot worse. A lot more vocal. Ugh, gross. Okay, so that's Professor Quirrell. There's also Professor Snape, who teaches potions and is the head of Slytherin and seems to have a deep hatred for Harry. At this point, he kind of feels like a grown-up Draco Malfoy. Those are my vibes.
Yep.
Then there's Professor McGonagall, who's a real gem of a lady and who is no nonsense and runs Gryffindor, but also seems like just the person you want to have in your corner. I like her. Everyone loves her. And lastly, there's Albus Dumbledore, who's the headmaster of Hogwarts and is beloved by most. They say he's the only wizard who Voldemort fears, but he also has some nice grandpa vibes.
Mm-hmm.
And he also has them sing the school song at whatever tune they want, which is my favorite thing ever.
Oh my god.
I
was
that.
like, if I was Harry, I'd be like, get me out of here. What is everyone doing? The song is unhinged.
I have it highlighted if we want to read it later.
Okay. We'll have to go back and read it because I highlighted it too.
Oh my gosh. It's so funny. And I can just imagine everyone singing it differently. He's so chaotic.
Oh my god. He is.
He's so great. That's why Voldemort fears him. He's like, how do you even wake up in the, how do you get dressed? Nothing makes sense. Okay. After Harry's first week of school, he and Ron visit Hagrid to catch up on life. While there, Harry sees the newspaper and discovers there was a break-in at Gringotts, the same day he and Hagrid were there. Harry and Ron are pondering this, but eventually have bigger fish to fry when, a few days later, Draco challenges Harry to a duel. They agree to meet at midnight, but when Harry, Ron, and accidentally Hermione end up at the
Mhm.
meeting spot, they realize they've been set up by Draco so they would get in trouble. They hear Filch, the caretaker, coming, and they mad dash away so they don't get caught. In this flurry, they stumble upon a room that houses a three-headed dog standing on top of a trap door. Now this becomes their bigger fish to fry, and they spend lots of time postulating what the dog could be hiding, including whether the dog is hiding Hagrid's clandestine package from Gringotts.
Mhm.
Okay, Harry and Ron are pals throughout all of this, but Hermione is an annoying know-it-all. Ron finally snaps at Hermione and sends her crying into the girls' bathroom. Soon after, at the Halloween party, Professor Quirrell announces that there's a troll in the building and immediately evacuates all the students to their houses. Ron and Harry are evacuating when they remember Hermione in the bathroom. As they search for her, they run into the troll, send the troll into the girls' bathroom,
Oh my
realize
God.
Hermione is in the bathroom,
Oh my
and then
God.
go in to rescue her. I know. Together, the gang knocks the troll out just in time for Professor McGonagall to find them. Hermione covers for them and says she went to go looking for the troll because she thought she could handle it on her own, and Ron and Harry came in to rescue her. I'm pretty sure they lose a few points for Gryffindor, but they win a lot of friend points, and from this point on, Harry, Ron, and Hermione are all pals.
Okay. My first take about Hermione was I was like, kill this girl. Hate her.
Oh my
She's
gosh.
so toxic.
What? Yeah, I mean, she would be pretty annoying.
Like they're getting ready for like the sorting hat, which all you have to do is sit down. And she's like muttering all of the spells that she's learned over summer and being like, don't forget this, don't forget that. Like, have you ever had a school experience like that where you're like going in for the test and someone's like
Yeah.
cramming every note and they give you all this anxiety?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like what's worse though is the know-it-all person. Because the cramming, I'm like, well, whatever. They're just trying to, do their best. But it's a person who's like, oh, you didn't know that? Which isn't necessarily how Hermione is. But
Mm.
I don't know.
I feel like
Just
there
some like
are
judgy
some
vibes.
things. Yeah. And it comes from like a place of insecurity, I think, because she
Mm-hmm.
feels behind the curve because she's
Right.
muggle born,
Right.
you know?
What that must be so crazy because you don't even know that magic exists. And you get a
No.
letter saying you're a witch and to come to this school in 3 months, like that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I know. She's like, forget Harvard,
I know. Hogwarts.
Hogwarts.
That'd be wild. I don't even know what I
Yeah.
would think.
Hermione was just, she was super annoying. She's super like, rules this, rules that. Like, and like after the troll, that's definitely like where she
Turning point.
flips.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But that beginning part, I'm like, oh my God, like heinous.
I mean, yeah, not great. I know there's a part where I think it's happened already, but like they're in class and the professor's asking questions and like no one can answer, but like Hermione's like jumping out of her seat with her hand raised. You're like, oh my gosh. But also she's 11. And I'm like, you know what? Actually, I do know some 11-year-olds from teaching who I'm like,
That would do that.
not quite to that level. Definitely not to
Oh
that
my
level.
God.
But they're 11.
Oh my God. I underlined it. This is Snape. And he's asking Harry. And he keeps asking, and Harry doesn't know. And then the line is, at this, Hermione stood up, her hands
That's what I was
stretching
thinking
toward the
of.
dungeon's ceiling. Standing up?
Yes.
No.
Crazy. Crazy.
And
Especially
you're
when it's
sitting
like
there,
someone you know.
she's
They gotta
right
show
next
some
to him.
support.
Yeah, she's right next to him, and Harry is
I
like
know.
struggling. And she's
Whisper
like,
the answer.
I know. Like, oh my God.
I know. I know. Okay, I did have a question though with the troll thing. Because why did Hermione even make lie and say that she was trying to find the troll herself? Because I thought, couldn't she just say that she was in the bathroom and then the boys came looking for her and rescued her? Isn't that basically the same thing? And it's
Well,
true.
so the reason why she was in the bathroom is because Ron and Harry were like so tired of her and they're like, she's ridiculous. And then
Yeah.
Hermione heard it and then she was crying. So I think she didn't want to. Why were you in the bathroom by yourself? Now, a normal person would say, I was peeing.
Right? Like that seems normal to be in the bathroom. You were just there at a tough time when the troll announcement came. Like, I
Like
don't
that
know.
Hogwarts food goes right through me.
I know. Magically delicious.
I know for being as smart, it seems like she could have gotten out of that without having to lie.
Right? Like that didn't really make sense to me. But I don't know.
Now, maybe Hermione's so smart, she's like, I need to fall on the sword
So that
to
we're friends.
so that we're friends. So you know I'm cool.
I bet, honestly, I think that was it. She's 10 steps ahead of everybody.
That feels more on brand for Hermione, being like, you know what? I'm going to lose 5 points for Gryffindor so that I can have a friend.
Yeah. Smart.
Yeah.
Okay,
Red
who do you
flag.
feel? Oh, okay.
All right. Red flag or deal breaker. You're married. And then you find out after your 11-year-old son has become a wizard that Josh is magic.
What? I'd be like, why have you been holding out?
Yeah.
Like, this could have been cool.
So I don't know how to
Probably could
say
have
his
helped a
name.
lot.
Yeah. I don't know how to say his name. It's like Seamus.
Oh, I think it's Seamus.
Seamus. He's half and half. His dad's a muggle. Mom didn't tell him till she was a witch till after he,
That is crazy.
like, isn't that crazy?
Man, I feel like I'd be living in fear for 11 years if I were the magic person because I know how it works. I'm like, oh no, how is he gonna take
Okay.
this?
So till after they were married, actually, I misspoke.
Oh, it's after they're married. Well, okay, still,
Still.
that's a pretty big thing. I feel like you should disclose.
Well, yeah, because it's like, what's the option? You say, I get, oh, okay, I divorced you, and then they do like a memory charm on you, and you like,
I
you have
know.
amnesia.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know. That's
I don't
crazy.
know. Just it just seems like a crucial part of your identity that you should tell someone.
Yes. Okay, so what were you gonna ask?
Oh, okay. Um, well, okay, so is that red flag or deal breaker for you? Deal
I'm gonna say
breaker
red flag because being magic or even
is
magic
pretty
adjacent is my
cool.
dream. So I'm gonna forgive a lot of indiscretions so that you can take me to Hogwarts.
Yeah, it's like a giant surprise present.
Yeah, yeah. Teach me like herbology, something that you don't really need to be magical for.
That's true. Yeah.
You know?
That's true. It's not like they had some deadly infectious disease that they're just now telling
Oh
you
my
about.
God.
That would be like, yeah.
Oh my God. That would be horrible. You're like, but babe, I'm not feeling well. What's wrong with me? And they're like, by the way, you're
About time
terminal
you
now.
know. Yes. Like, what? I didn't think it happened this way.
Oh my God.
Uh,
Okay.
Okay. But no, my question was out of Harry, Ron, Hermione, which one do you think you'd most be like?
I feel like I'm
Or
probably,
Neville? Neville Longbottom.
oh my God. It's like one of those things where if you are Neville, you won't say you're Neville, so no one knows. Only someone else can assign you Neville.
I think some people could be self-aware and proud enough
Maybe.
to say that they are Neville.
I think reading the books, I always felt like Harry, but that's because it's from his perspective.
Mm-hmm.
As an adult, I feel like I'm more like Ron. Kind of the comic relief, sometimes saying something that makes sense, but a lot of times just speaking to the void.
Yeah. We love Rod.
Yes. What?
Yeah, but he saves the day sometimes.
Yeah. So what about you?
I do think I have Neville moments sometimes. I'll admit,
What do
but
you mean?
I think just like shambly,
Oh,
always forgetting things, you know?
okay.
I've
I
had my
could
Neville
see
moments. Mm-hmm. And you know
Andrew
what? That's
just
okay.
yesterday, his phone went off for an alarm at like 8 o'clock at night. And he
Okay.
said, I set this alarm, but I don't remember why.
Oh no.
I was like, no.
No, did he ever find out?
No.
Oh my gosh. That's the worst. Okay. Before I answer who I'm most like, that's just what the Remember All does. I think that's the most
Yes.
useless gift ever.
Yes.
It tells you forgot something, but it doesn't tell you what you forgot.
You know what that's called? Anxiety. It's an
Yes.
anxiety ball.
They gifted him anxiety. Look, now you get to hold it.
Now everyone gets to see your shame.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That seems like a terrible idea. I don't know who thought of that,
Oh my God. Whew.
man. But yeah, I feel like I could be a Ron because like Harry, that's why I didn't think I'd be in Gryffindor because they're really brave and bold. And I was like, and you know, I feel like Harry's the one who stands up to Draco and stuff. I was like, I don't
Hmm.
see myself doing that. I could see bits of Hermione of like wanting to really be prepared for class. I could see that, but not full Hermione.
She's too type A for you.
Yeah, I think she's too type A. So then I
Too
think
type
that
A.
leaves Ron, who's just kind of like, yeah, having a good time, laid back,
Grew up with a lot of
trying to do his
siblings
stuff. Yeah.
in a little burrow.
I know. His family is so delightful, though. In
I
book
know.
two, Harry stays with them. I'm like, "Ugh, I love this family.
Yes.
They're so great.
Are you like Percy?
Oh, Percy in book two has not been very great. He's kind
No.
of type A, so I don't know if I'll be a Percy. Um, maybe just Ron. I kind of forget how Ginny. I mean, Ginny. Do we learn a ton about Ginny? I mean, I know at the end.
She turns around and she ends up being amazing at everything
Mm,
and super hot and beautiful. So maybe you're
of
Ginny.
course.
I mean, honestly, Chrissy, you are good at everything.
No, I have my Neville.
Oh my
We all have
God.
our Neville streak.
You have to have at least one flaw. Otherwise your baby girl would never make it in this world.
No. You're the Ginny candy.
Aw, aw, thank you. But if I told you about that interview that I did today that we're saving for,
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, interview and judge a book by its cover.
oh my
That
God,
needs to
I'm not a
happen.
Ginny. Okay.
That's funny. Okay, actually, related question to all that though. Do you feel like things work out too well for Harry in this part? Like they like Snape doesn't like him, Draco's antagonizing him, but also he seems to be just naturally good at everything.
Yeah, so I think with Harry, what's tricky is that I don't know that how much raw talent he truly has and how much is him being super powered with his little Horcrux in his brain.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I remember when I first read the books, that was a complaint that I had and our brother Sam had, is Harry's not particularly good at very many things. He has Hermione who bails him out 99% of the time.
Yeah.
That other half of the percent of the time, his mom bailed him out with
Yeah.
her charm. And then that remaining half of a percent, he just gets lucky.
Hmm. But would you like that better than a character who is just actually good at everything on their own? That's like a Serene from Elantris, 100% of the time.
Yeah, I don't think I would like Harry being good at everything all the time and having like the strong interpersonal. Yeah, I think it kind of, we'll see how it goes when I read it again. But that was my initial take when I first read the books is that
Yeah.
Harry gets all this fame and glory, and I don't know how much of it is like deserved or quote earned,
Mm-hmm.
which I think is a
Honestly,
rub
hmm
with Ron.
yeah, kind of true. Because he's like, both me and Harry are just normal people,
Yeah.
kind of equal levels in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah. But I actually think I kind of like it of like how things work out for Harry because I feel like in reality that is how it is a lot. It's like other people help you, you get
Hmm.
lucky. And he is, I feel like it's more of his personal characteristics that really help him.
Hmm.
Of like he is just naturally very brave and like helps his friends and stuff.
And that's true. You can make an argument because Hermione does all the work in every single one of these books.
I know. She's like, I've read
But
this.
but she was a terror and they
Huh?
polished up that stone and turned it into a diamond, you know?
Yeah.
So there's something to be said about being able to pick talent.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I say about Andrew. That I picked you up and I was like, little spit
Oh.
shine, little spit shine.
Now he's the person he is today. You're welcome.
Yeah. So I was like, I knew you're gonna be successful. Just a little love, a little sunshine, a little water.
Success.
Hmm. Let's see. What did you think about Harry Potter's nightmare, where he had
Oh.
Professor Quirrell's turban on,
Oh my
and it
gosh.
was telling him to transfer to Slytherin?
Oh my gosh. It's like subtle. Subtle, Voldemort. Although I'll be honest, when I was reading this, like, did you remember how everything works out? Because I
No.
honestly did not remember. I
Mm-mm.
I knew there's something about Voldemort, it was someone's head. Like I kind of knew vague things, but I really didn't remember. And so I read that and I was still like, oh, what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
So, but that is pretty crazy. Were his parents in Gryffindor?
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, because so Lily and Snape were like neighbors.
In
And
Gryffindor? I thought Snape was in.
no, no, they were neighbors before they went
Oh, like in
to,
real life?
yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
And so Snape was like the weird boy next, he was the weird emo boy next door who in
Oh,
love with
poor
Ginny, or
Snape.
not Ginny, with
Lily.
Lily. And then when Lily finds out she's magic, and I guess Snape's family's magic. I don't know why they were living next to Muggles. Strange. But then they go into two different houses, and then that's kind of what started the divide in their
Mm.
friendship.
I see, I see. Okay, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of liked all the temptation to go to Slytherin
Yeah.
kind of thing. I
He's
like that
like, you
that was
could
in
be
there.
powerful, you would
I
be
know. You could be
incredible. He's
great.
like, you could be great.
Mm-hmm. That he wanted to be good. Maybe that's why I got into Gryffindor. That was one of the questions.
Oh,
What do you want to
do you
be
want to be
remembered
great?
for? I
Oh,
wanted to be good. Do you remember what you put for that?
there was great, there was good, there was kind, I think.
Um, yeah,
There was
man, I don't
like
have my
good
phone.
ideas. I think I picked like good ideas.
Yeah, we'll need to compare our answers.
Yeah.
But yeah, what did you think of the dream?
I thought it was so ridiculous. I was like, this it feels like one of those like things where they're trying to like mesmerize you and it has like the black and
Oh
white swirly thing
yeah.
and Harry's just like in it and then he has like this crazy turban on being like don't be suspicious go to
It is just like that.
can can I just say if one of your peers does not wear a turban and then shows up the next day reeking of garlic having a huge turban on their
They're trying something new.
inquire ask what happened? What's going on?
What an interesting choice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I know. I feel like you'd think Voldemort would be a little bit more subtle. Then showing up trying to hypnotize Harry in his dreams.
I guess in Voldemort's defense, he is literally nothing but a brain parasite right now.
Yeah, he's not at full functioning capacity.
He's like, I have to share a freaking brain with Coral.
I say, do you know how much punishment this is?
Yes. Honestly, though. Do you think Coral was like totally different before? Was he like a charismatic, cool dude? And then he got this like brain worm and now he's frightened to death. He has a face
I
on the
would
back of his
be.
head.
Well, it sounds like Voldemort's just probably always talking to him. That sounds awful. I don't think it could ever be
Whispering,
the same.
whispering chronic evils in his brain. Oh my God. I hate that.
I know. It does sound pretty traumatic.
Okay. Any other
Oh, I
big
did have one more
things?
question.
Oh yeah.
Who's worse, Draco or Dudley?
Oh. I feel like Draco because Dudley is not smart.
Draco is like malicious
Yeah, it's
intentionally.
like yeah, he's evil and he will like Dudley's just gonna beat you up. He's gonna hurt your physical body. Draco is going to like lock your soul away.
Yes. Don't laugh about it.
Yes, yes. And I think like the racism component
Hmm.
is, I think that adds a lot of points in your evil bucket.
That's that's true. Okay, but question. How much are both of them just a product of their upbringing?
I know.
Because
I
Dudley's
was
pretty
thinking that.
rotten, but I mean they're both very rotten. But also when you meet their parents, you're like, I see how you ended up this way.
I think that's an age-old question, and you can blame your upbringing, but only for so long.
That's true. I mean, once he's like, seventh year at Hogwarts, there's a time where you've had enough other influences to
Yeah.
to
And
change things.
and eventually you do see that where Draco's kind of like, y'all, like this will get a little crazy.
Yeah.
But he's already like promised his soul to
I
Lord Baldy, and
know.
he's
It's
like,
like,
I'm in a
shoot.
bad spot. Yeah.
So you guys got me good when I was 11.
Yeah. So I mean, there is like a certain level of like indoctrination, especially with Draco. It's like everyone around
Yeah.
him is telling you this is how you need to be, and everyone else is wrong. And I mean, even with like our upbringing, which was like very conservative, very Christian, I kind of grew up like that, thinking like how we're doing it is correct and how other people are doing it is wrong,
Hmm.
right? And it's like, how does that shape your mind and your viewpoints and how you move?
Hmm. Yeah, I
So,
mean, I think everyone is impacted by how they grow up.
yes,
Like
yes,
yeah.
yes,
But right, when you get to more like extreme things.
right. Yeah, I feel like Dudley is equally hateful, and I think there is a point of virtue for having a quality, even if it's hate versus like selective hate. I feel like selective hate is
Oh.
worse than like indiscriminate hate.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I
I
think
don't know.
so because if you're choosing who to hate, you're also choosing who at least to tolerate, if not
Right.
love. So you have the capacity to
Yes.
tolerate, and you're choosing not
Right.
to with certain people. But yeah, you're right. Dudley, he doesn't even know that word.
No.
So just kind of ignorant on how to be a person.
Ugh. I think the person who has the worst job at Hogwarts.
Um, Nearly headless Nick seems to be having a bad time.
I asked, would you want to live as a headless ghost? That
Well,
sounds horrible.
is it in book two that it's his birthday party? That might have been a
Uh,
book too that I read.
I feel like his birthday party is the Hogwarts Cup, Triwizard Tournament Cup. And everyone was
No,
supposed to go to prom. No?
there's a birthday party that happens. I think it is in book two. Oh, well, no, it's his death day party. That's what it is. But
Oh.
anyways, it's this whole thing because he wants to join the Headless Ghost Society.
Oh
But they
my
say he's
God.
not allowed because he's not actually headless. They say, how are you going to juggle your head if it doesn't come off? So they
Oh,
seem to be having a good time.
you get to hold your head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you could put it back.
Totally.
Oh, so yeah, your head is still next to you, just
Okay.
not attached.
I was thinking no head. I was like, this sounds
Oh,
bad.
I, I can't see anything. Have none of your senses. You're right.
Okay, detached head. That feels like an enhancement. I agree. Two
It's
places
like
at
Bratz.
once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You could like spy
You
on
know?
people.
Yeah, I could have my head like on top of the bookcase and then I could tell my body where to go. Like that is
That
an
is next
improvement.
level.
Okay.
Okay, who do you think has the worst job?
I think Filch.
I was thinking Filch too. He just roams the halls, cleans up things.
And he has to work 24/7. He has
That's
to work all during
true.
the day and then all during the night. And he has no magic, and all these people have magic. And all he can
That's
do is
true.
tattle like the worst.
That's a great point. Why is he here? Why does he want to be here?
I don't know, but I don't know why because they're like, "Oh, Hogwarts is dangerous at night." And I'm like, "Easy fix. Make it not dangerous at night."
Hire someone with magic to patrol.
Some of these things with Dumbledore, you're kind of like, you really kind of just put these kids in places and really don't think about it.
I know. He's letting them learn from experience. That's why he's such a good headmaster.
I think that's why he set up those trials like that, those kooky trials that don't really make any sense.
Oh, for in the second half of the book?
Yeah.
I think so. And like he didn't come to rescue them. Honestly, I'm
Yeah.
like, good move, Dumbledore.
In a way, it's kind of evil. Secretly training like little minions.
That
But
I guess
anyway,
I guess that's true.
we'll save that for next time. Okay, well,
Hmm.
this has been really fun.
I know. Okay, okay. So you've mentioned you reading through the rest of the books.
Oh
Does
my
that
God.
mean we're gonna be doing a Harry Potter? We could sprinkle Harry Potter throughout.
I'd be down for that. I think we should have maybe that's our poll question. Our listeners, you
Mm.
let us know how many Potterheads do we have? How many people want us to go through it? And also, how long is it going to take us, right? Because I
I
don't think we
know.
can be doing book 4, 5, 6, and 7 in 2 parts.
Well,
So,
yeah. We couldn't go to our usual depth. That's for
yeah.
sure.
But speaking of programming, we have a lot of books. We talked about whatever that girl's name was with the rom-coms.
Oh, Allie
Allie Hazel.
Hazelwood.
Allie Hazelwood. We have Housemaid, Book 3, Housemaid, The Marriage. We have Thursday Night Murder Club.
Oh, so we are reading that one.
I think we should.
It sounded really good.
Yeah. And it's going to be a Netflix special. So we'll see if it's going to be another
Oh
Bodyguard Moose.
no. We can only do it in 2 or 3 parts.
We will stick to that. And then at some point we have to do Akatar Book 3.
Oh gosh. Do we?
The
Now
numbers
that
say
I've been
yes.
removed from it, then what does your heart say?
My numbers say ratings, 5 stars. So, okay.
Okay. And at some point, we still said we were going to do the flop it.
Oh my God, you're right.
We got quite a list.
We have a short list, so we need to get all of these done before your sabbatical.
I know. Well, a lot of these are page turners, so
Yeah. Okay.
okay, great.
Hooray.
Yay.
All
Well, this
right.
was
Well, I love
fun.
you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Okay, bye.